Yeah, I don't ever remember feeling like this. But I'm out here in these YouTube streets. So I want you to get your fingers.
I don't know what you're doing.
I want you to
right
get
now,
your
but
mouse.
I want you to check me out.
And I want you to check me out.
Get ready to do this. It's the relationship rehab. Like, share, and subscribe. We coming at you live. So come on, let's take a ride. Then subscribe to United Guns of America. Just click that link and listen up to what I'm telling you. It's the relationship.
Click that link right now. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Brian Revin, and I just want y'all to subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I want you to let me know what you think. I'm gonna talk about some things, you can talk about some things, and we can do our thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all about having a conversation, right? I mean, if we can't talk to each other, then, I mean, what are we really here for? I want y'all to be able to just come over to my channel, talk to me about what's going on with you, and I can tell you what's going on with me, and we can build some things, you know what I'm saying? That's all about growth, baby. So click that link, go ahead and swipe on your phone, whatever you gotta do. Share my content. It's just get me out here, baby. Cause we just talking, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I like doing what I'm doing because it's about the people. It's about us having a conversation with each other. It's about us discussing whatever needs to be discussed. And on these YouTube streets, this is the best place to do it, baby. Like, share, subscribe. That's right. Click the link. Click the link. Yeah. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's out here that's already subscribed. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all ain't the first one, and y'all ain't the last one. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody that click the link, that click the share, and then subscribe to your boy. Cause we gon' grow this thing together, baby. Relationship rehabbing, United Guns of America. To the world, blow up, baby. Yeah. Click the link, baby. Click the link, baby. Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to send a shout out to all y'all. I love y'all. That's why I do this. It's for the love of us, baby. I appreciate all of y'all. Ooh, we gon' do this thing. We gon' do this thing right here, baby. Hey, look, if you at a computer right now, just go ahead and click your link. What else you got to lose, baby? Tell me what you think. Hit the comment section. You can jump on the live panel. We do it all here. That's what it's all about. So come holler at your boy. I've been doing this for years, but I just got onto this YouTube thing. So hey, let's see what it do and where it can go.
To United Guns of America. Just click the link and listen up to what I'm telling you. In the studio. Oh, Teddy Payne. It's been a while. I got some studio love for y'all tonight, baby. Convict. Whoa, yeah. Girl, just close your eyes and picture me playing a Spanish guitar. Baby, where we going, there ain't no such thing as a bando. If I could, I would stroke your body like I do my keyboard. Are you ready? Ready to do some things you never did before? Let's make love in the studio. Dang it. Let's make love in the studio. Let's make love in the. See you from the booth, and you remind me of a brand new saxophone. Girl, I'm trying my best, but the music won't let me leave you alone. And your body's like a flute, I can't stop blowing on you. Are you ready? Ready to do some things you never did before? Let's make love in the studio. Let's make love in the studio. Oh, I love this T-Pain. Do you mind if I pluck up on your strings for 1 minute? And do you mind if I do some nasty things for 1 minute? Girl, if I could, I would stroke your body like I do my keyboard. And are you ready? Ready to do some things you never did before? Let's make love in the studio.
Shout out to T-Pain. What's going on, everybody? You are watching live the Relationship Rehab. I am your host, Brian. And no, that was not T-Pain. That was Brian Payne on the microphone singing that studio love. I want to welcome you all to tonight's show. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to be able to do this one more again with y'all. Yes, indeed. The best goddamn subscribers in the whole internet. That's y'all. All y'all is watching right now, clicking the like, clicking the subscribe. Y'all the best. Y'all the goats of all subs right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Click that like button on your way in, and we gonna get it started. And first, I want to talk about something because, well, first of all, I got to give a rest in peace to Mr. Gangsta's Paradise himself, Mr. Fantastic Voyage, and what was it? Was them his only 2 hits? What else did he? What else other song did he have? I think it was just them 2. Fantastic Voyage, and Ride, Slippery Slide, Come Along. Yeah, it was that and Gangsta's Paradise, I think. Shit, them the only 2 hits I remember. I don't know. But shout out to my man Coolio. Rest in peace, brother. I couldn't believe he was only 59. Hey, man, look here. We got to make sure we taking care of ourselves. Oh yeah, that's right. The that 1, 2, 3, 4 song. You right. Thank you, Verse. I ain't really like that one too tough, but it was decent. It was definitely a hit at some point or another. Cause I think that's on the same album with Gangsta's Paradise. If I can remember, shit, that was back in the fucking 90s. I don't know. But yeah, but my 2 songs that I really like to hear was his 2 hits, Gangsta's Paradise and Fantastic Voyage. That was pretty good. So, but I would say rest in peace to him. But I'm gonna tell y'all something that I did not know. And I was kind of disappointed in myself, but then I thought about it and I said, no, I actually do see why I didn't know this. So let me just let the cat out the bag. Do y'all remember the other day when I did the show and I was talking about the Ime Duco, the coach from the Celtics? Look, I did not know that this dude was the one that was actually engaged to Nia Long. I shit you not. I did not know that. I didn't know that he was actually that's who, because everybody was on the internet talking about Nia Long, saying they couldn't believe that somebody cheated on Nia Long. And I was like, what the hell? Like, why is that so unbelievable? Like, Nia Long is just a dime piece or something? Like, Nia Long is old. Nia Long done been around the block. She got some of them Hertz Enterprise miles on her. Like, man, come on. What are y'all talking about? But I also said, I just totally missed it. I didn't have a clue that they were together. I heard about somebody cheating on Nia Long, but I really didn't put no stock into it because I'm like, fuck Nia Long. Like, it's amazing to me that so many people will get upset when a man cheats on a woman instantly. Like, how you fuck up? Why you do something like that? Like, men are so stupid. Everybody talking cash shit about this dude cheating on Nia Long. But when it's the other way around, it seems as though women find all kind of reasons except for just saying she's an ain't shit bitch as to why a woman cheats on a man. Soon as a woman cheats on a man, breaks up with a man or leaves a man, it's instantly, well, what did he do? He might have been toxic. Y'all don't know all the details. She could have been abused. He was he wouldn't grow. They come up with all kind of excuses for motherfuckers like that. And it's like, not one of those excuses was afforded to this man. Y'all don't know what kind of bitch Nia Long is. I'm just saying. Shout out to Nia Long. Hey, I ain't got nothing against Nia Long. I don't hate Nia Long. I'm just saying. Didn't nobody afford this man nothing when it came to him cheating on her. It was instant. Oh, he's stupid. These black men are so stupid. See, this why we black women be with white men and all. And it's like, man, get the out of here. Like, come on. It's like nobody not once thought about that. It's like, but when Jada Pinkett, old hoeing ass, when Jada Pinkett, old taking advantage of her son's mentally ill friend, and she fucking this nigga every which way to Sunday, she's in a situation. I mean, y'all don't know what it is, what it's like. She was in an entanglement. She wasn't. It was all fun and games then. It was all kick. Who, yeah, you see that? She was. It was all laughter. It was all a bunch of, y'all don't know, y'all don't understand, y'all ain't in her shoes, y'all need wait until y'all get all the facts for y'all start. All that shit came out. You don't know what kind of person Will Smith is. He could be abusive. She could have been. It's all kind of shit that gets made, excuses instantly made up for her. But now Ime is the dumbest nigga ever. He's the worst nigga ever. He's stupid. He wouldn't cheating on Nia Long. I mean, I literally saw people's posts like, dude, it's Nia Long. I'm like, motherfucking Nia Long about 55 years old. Like, what the fuck? Like, Nia Long was at least 20-something when Boys in the Hood came out. And that was in the 90s. So it's like, what the hell? I just couldn't get over that shit. Like, people really, and well, I would not say people, niggas was going crazy about that. I can't believe he did. Like, y'all really shocked that man cheated on Nia Long, old ass? Like, really? It ain't like this. It ain't like Nia Long is like just this, is just pop. She, thank you, Dwayne. She 51. The fuck you talking about? Now, if Nia Long would have cheated with somebody at her job on the movie set, then would have been like, well, you know, I mean, it is Michael B. Jordan. I mean, I'm just saying she got options. It's like y'all motherfuckers are crazy. You want it both ways all the time. It's like y'all fucking, like, fuck, it's like black people got this idea where they just Burger King. I want it my way all the time. Every day, every order, I want it my way. But the minute that shit turns, the tables are turned, and it's another, it's like, come on. Just like with old girl that was Lori Harvey dating Michael B. Jordan. Now, when that bitch kicked Michael B. Jordan to the curb, nobody said nothing. Wasn't nobody like, bitch, it's Michael B. Jordan. They like, she want to live her life. She got options. She want to go out and, okay. It is what it is, but I digress. I'm just saying, I really wasn't, shocked at the fact that it's Nia Long. And Nia Long ain't never been known to, like, keep a man. Ain't it odd that a lot of these so-called successful black women, it's like they just have the damnedest time keeping a man. Not just a black man, but just a man. Some of the most so-called successful, hottest, finest, thank you, I'm already there, Verse Pro. Already there, he beat me to it. Finest women in the world that's black just have the damnedest time keeping a man. Halle Berry. Can't pay a motherfucker to stay with her. Isn't that odd? Wouldn't you think that there's like, well, what's going on here? Doesn't that make you question her? I mean, just think the inner circle of Halle Berry's camp. You don't think that them women like, bitch, what is wrong with you? It's like, if I was friends with somebody that was really like a celebrity and they was out in the world, I'm talking A-list celebrity, and it was just certain things they just couldn't, I'd be like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, right, Vivica Fox. boy, that whole little crew on Fox Soul, boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Them old assholes ain't gonna never be with a nigga. Never. They'll never get a man. And if they do, he gonna be a broke nigga that was before he got with them, he was at home winning or was in the top 5% of NBA 2K. If they get one. Vivica Fox can't find a man. What's the other one that's on there with her? Diamond. Chick that only had one movie, Lisa Ray, can't find a motherfucking man. Can't find a motherfucker. Queen Latifah don't like men. She likes women's. Chris Line, you bogus. Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah, she likes women's. women's. But it's just really one of those things where, you know, all that glitters is not gold. Right, Selena Johnson, she another one. Can't find, I mean, damn. And they just think about it, in today's world, it is so much access. There's so much access to people because of the internet. It's like, you really don't have an excuse. If you can't find somebody to be with, it's really something going on with you. I'm just saying. You got the whole world, literally access to just about anybody in the world. You got that access in the palm of your hand. Right here, you can DM on several of different, you got Instagram, you got Twitter, you got Facebook, you got too many. And that's not even counting the dating apps. So it's like, if you in today's world, if you having a hard time finding somebody to actually be with, date, long-term, I ain't saying you got to run off to the church house, but just somebody you can be in a long-term relationship with, I'm telling you right now, you got some personal work. You got some self-work to do. Oprah Winfrey, she another one. Yep. It's like, she don't want no man now. Oprah Winfrey, the sun has set in that part of her life. Oprah's in the fourth quarter. She ain't hit the 2-minute drill yet, but she's definitely in the fourth quarter. She got about 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter, so I'm sure she's giving up on that whole part. But she couldn't get Stedman to tie the knot. And at one point, I'm sure she did, but Stedman was too busy sleeping with these boys out here. He ain't had time to be letting no woman tie him down. He too busy tying down these young boys. That's what he was doing. But that's a whole nother story, a whole nother conversation for a whole nother show. I'm just saying, you got to really acknowledge the fact that in today's world, if it is hard for you to maintain some type of relationship with someone of you know, that you want to consider to be a significant other or a life partner or whatever the case may be, if you're having that much trouble trying to find that, and you actually have some notoriety and you have some celebrity, you got some self-work to do. You really do. I'm just saying, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. And I hope that Nia Long and E-May can work it out. If they meant to be, then God bless it, and so be it. Let it be. But you really have to take into account as to how we look at the things, and just the reality of the double standard. It's like, when we have so much equality this, equality that, equality this, and equality that, it's like you turn around on the same page and it's like, oh, but it don't count here. Oh, but her is different. Oh, this situation is different though. It's always something else to actually, anything to get away from the accountability and the responsibility of oneself, especially when it comes to women. It is just sickening. It really is. It really is, because what it is, what it shows is that, because some people are like, well, why the hell you give a fuck? Why you care? Because it shows where we're headed in the future. It shows what the family structure is gonna look like in the future. And right now, it's gonna be like non-existent, or it's gonna be such a bastardized version of what traditional family used to be. It's not gonna even be considered that anymore. And it's like, that's what I look at. It's like, when I think about
what life is going to be like from a family perspective for my daughter when she gets old enough to get married, for my son when he gets old enough to get married, it's real bleak. Real bleak. And I've already accepted the fact that both of my children probably will not marry somebody that is of ADOS, African descent. I've accepted that there's a strong possibility that that won't be, because I'm going to be more about the person's character, their family background, their family history, their lineage. I'm more concerned about that, and that's what I'm teaching my children when they get into that age of dating and all that kind of stuff, so that they're looking for the right thing instead of what everybody else think is the right thing. I'm just saying. It's just sad. I had a woman today when I was leaving the gig. I had a woman today. She was an older black woman, and I'm walking out the door, and she literally said to me, "I'm coming behind you. Can you hold the door for me?" And it threw me off, because I'm like, I hold the door. I was like, ma'am, I do this. I hold the door for people, period, man or woman, coming behind. You know, a lot of people don't do that these days, especially black men. And I hit her with the manosphere. No, I don't think this ain't no manosphere. I believe this is the first time I heard this was from shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. I hit her with a Tommy Sotomayor phrase. I said, well, ma'am, she said, a lot of black men just don't do stuff like that no more. I said, well, ma'am, you know, chivalry is there. She said, yes, it is. I said, but the other part to that is feminists killed it. I said, y'all did this. I said, those younger women that then came after you, they're the ones that killed this whole chivalry thing. I said, they're the ones that said, and this is just walking to the to the parking garage. I'm breaking this down. I done went into my bag. And I'm like, these younger women are the ones that have destroyed that in men. The whole independent, I'm strong, I don't need no man. Well, you can get the dough for yourself. She said, yeah, you got a point. I'm like, I said, I'm just raised traditional. I'm old school in that regard. You know, I said, but yeah, I said, it's something that women have destroyed that. They have destroyed that. That whole expectation of chivalry and all that kind of stuff, they don't value that. They just don't. And when you look at what men do in today's world, men try their best in most instances. The majority of men, they try to actually go and provide and have and possess those things that women in today's world value. And chivalry is not one of them. They don't value that. You don't hear women talking about that. Last time you heard a woman say, if a man don't open no door for me, don't even ask me for my number. You don't hear no women talking like that. Even back in the 90s and in the 90s, in the late 90s, I can remember when it was shocking to us that women would respond to bitch. That was mind-blowing to me and my crew. We would never do that. But women began to respond to bitch. If you had the right look, you had the right kind of car, you had the right kind of shoes, you had the right kind of clothes, whatever the case may be, they would respond, and not just, you know, hey, would be like, what's up? You got rhythm, you got action with using that. Just saying. So it's like, it's so much shit that has been fostered in and has been, you know, brought into today's society that back then when it first started, we paid no mind of it. We didn't trip on that. It was like the bitches and hoes that we would hear in our music back then in the 90s and stuff. We didn't translate that. We wasn't drug dealers and gangbangers and shit like that in our hood. So we didn't translate that into our everyday life. We separated. But just saying. Right, Dwayne said, you bring flowers on the first date, they call your ass a lame. This lame ass nigga. That was something for me that I did. I guess I was a lame in that regard. I guess so. I mean, man, my wife will tell you right now, if she ain't sleep, oh, sleepy head ass. If she ain't our first date, boom. Not just roses out of Walgreens or roses out of Jewels or nothing like that. I'm talking like roses. I went to the flower shop. If I really liked you, I go to the flower shop. I came in there with a big thing. Man, it was that bouquet of roses was so laid out. It wasn't like in one of them little plastic things. No. It was laid out like I had to hold it like a baby. I had to hold it like a 12-pound baby. Had both of them in it. It was like, boom, had the roses spread out, the big little leaves and the baby. I came up and then like, hey, girl, bam. But that's what I was taught. I was taught like that. But it's like now, man, you better not show up with no damn flowers for no woman. Man, she gonna look at your ass like, okay, thank you. Come on, let's go get these wings. A bitch hungry. I'm just saying, that's probably what you would hear. Shit, nigga, let's go get these wings. A bitch hungry. And please remind me to have you order some extra wings for my kids so I can bring them home. Because I'm going to bring them back something. I know, nigga. I know. I suck your dick or something in the car, nigga. Don't worry about it. I know it's extra wings, but I got to get some for my mama and some for my 4 kids. Just saying, that's what it is today. Like, I don't know. And it's sad, but it's the reality of it. It's like, I don't see it changing no time soon. I just don't. Shout out to my man Frederick. Hit your boy up with $35. That's what's up. Thank you. And my man Layton hit your boy with $10 worth of stock. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate y'all. All right, let's get into the show. He said, I'm not feeding nobody from their family from a date. Hey, boy, you may not, but most dudes, they do that shit now. I've never done that. Been out on a date and been like, yeah, you can get your mama something. I've never done that. Like, even if we take something home, like if we go, I don't know, shit. Like if you go get pizza or something like that, yeah, I ain't gonna get no personal pan pizza or nothing like that. So it may be something like that to take home, but like getting a separate, yeah, let me order 4 wings and 2 6 wings and get her some, yeah, carry out. Like, nope. Right, fried hard with extra mild and extra hot on the side. Nope, I ain't doing that, but whatever. All right, so let's talk about a woman by the name of Marie Mott. Now, most of you don't know who this woman is because I didn't know until I saw the video. But she's actually a woman who is currently running for city council in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Tennessee. Yes, and that aside, she got pulled over by the police. And in case you didn't know, which you didn't know, she's a Black Lives Matter activist. Yes, she is. And yeah, she got pulled over because essentially she had a traffic violation. Headlight was out. Now, the key to this is not just, getting pulled over for a headlight being out. That's what, a warning at worst case scenario, a ticket, but a warning or fine or whatever. Hey, I get it right. Nothing. But when you mix in a little black and a little bit of woman and a little bit of today's feminist movement, you're going to get something way more than what you bargained for. So it turned out to be just one of the most embarrassing things I've seen in quite some time, which is why we're here on tonight. Shout out to my man Quentin, hit your boy with $5. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Y'all hitting that donate button. That's what's up. All right. So let me show you a picture of this woman, and I want y'all to tell me. Well, I'm gonna see if y'all can figure it out first. Then I'm gonna do my thing. Yeah. So this is Marie Mott. That's Maria Mott right there. Is it Marie or Maria? I think it's Marie. Yeah, it's Marie. It's not Maria. That's Marie Mott right there. Does anybody know who she looks like? And I know you got to be a little bit older around my age to know who she looks like. I want to see if somebody's going to get it because I instantly got it.
Shout out to Mr. Maxwell, ACG, Mark, Kike. Y'all ain't shit. Let me tell you, when I initially saw this, I'm talking, I got it right off the bat. And then I told y'all I learned how to splice these pictures together the other day from the other show. I instantly said, oh, I'm doing this. I'm putting this down. Believe that. And this is what I did. Bam! Boy, ain't no way, boy. All you got to do, for those of you who don't know, who have not seen, who eyes may not have heard, it's a Saturday Night Live skit. And this was back in the 80s. It was back in the 90s. It wasn't in the 80s. It was in the 90s, I believe. Back in the 90s, there was a person it was a skit called It's Pat. And it was basically this person who was a non-gender person. You couldn't tell if it was a woman or if it was a man. And oh God, I saw that. It was one of those things. I mean, I'm talking instant click. Like, I'm like, oh, that's Pat. But you can go on YouTube and you can just type in Saturday Night Live, It's Pat. And you will see this shit and you will see the show, and it's literally a non-gender woman. And it's so crazy how back then this was just hilarious. This was just like one of those things. It was just like funny. You didn't think anything like this ever happening, but it's like in today's world, there's plenty of people that's like this. Plenty of people. The only problem people would have with Pat today is they would want to know what his or her pronouns were. That would be the only question today. But Pat exists, as you can clearly see. I'm just saying. That's the only difference. What is Pat's pronouns would be the only question that would be asked in today's world. Other than that, this person would be just, hey, average. Yep, just average. But anyway, he said kind of like Danny DeVito, yeah, maybe so. I don't think so. But no, this is it right here. As Michael Jackson would say, this is it. That's it right there. That's her. That is her. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I just couldn't stop laughing. I just couldn't. But I want to show you all what happened in this traffic stop. And this is what I want to break down tonight. Because when we talk about what it is to be racially profiled, which I'm going to say, not only does it happen, but it has happened to me. But the thing about being racially profiled is this. The profiling part of being racially profiled, it's a police tactic. It's a law enforcement tactic. FBI profilers, you ever heard of them? You know what they do? They take the general information about the people that commit a certain type of crime, and they use that general information, the most common threads in that information, and they connect that to build a profile on a particular type of criminal. So like when you want to know you got a serial killer, a serial rapist, or whatever the case may be, the details of those crimes, as far as what takes place during those crimes, what evidence is at the crime scene, the FBI agents or the FBI profilers, they use that to build a profile on the type of person that the type of criminal that they're looking for. It's a known fact. It just is. So when you're talking about seeing somebody, you see, let's just say you see a 22-year-old, or let's just say what appears to be a young black male driving, I don't know, a Bentley or a Bugatti or, a $250,000 or $300,000 car. Couple of things should come into your mind, especially as a law enforcement officer. Number one, is this person a celebrity? Should be first and foremost. Is this person a celebrity? Because this person is a celebrity, explains the car. Number two would be, is this person the relative of a celebrity? Number three would be,
If I can't check yes on one or two boxes, the first one box or the number two box, then I'm going to think that this person is probably doing something illegal. The odds of this person being a hedge fund guy or this young man being a stock exchange mogul, the odds of that happening are literally tens of millions to one. So what would I do? What would I then think? That this person is probably a criminal and is living a life of crime to lead me to believe that this person is doing something illegally, which is why he has this car. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And I know some people might be in their feelings and be like, but that ain't right though. You don't never know. Well, in the business of being a law enforcement officer and fighting crime, I have to use instinct. I have to use my gut instinct, my gut feelings, and all of that kind of stuff comes into play when it comes to the decisions that I make. Right? They could be a YouTuber, but I'm just saying the whole thing would be to ask that person questions like that. Hey, what do you do? That would make sense. That would make sense. Now, if I saw a 65-year-old man driving that same kind of car, probably wouldn't ask him that because that person potentially could afford it. And if it does come up, it's not going to be a thing where I'm thinking this 65-year-old man is a drug dealer or he's doing something illegal to get his money. I'm not going to think that. Or the car is stolen. I'm not going to think that. I'm just not going to think that. How many 65-year-old car thieves do you meet out in the world today? Or do you see out in the world? It's just something that you don't see. So it's like to have that type of mentality as a police officer, it's something that, even though people don't want to admit it, it's something that you actually do need because it helps with the decision making that you do when you're having a stop or conducting an investigation or whatever the case may be. You need to have that wherewithal and need to have that understanding of who you're dealing with or potentially could be dealing with. So with that being said, it was just one of the things in here in this traffic stop that she was just really not being, she was being so disingenuous with her responses and the way that she behaved. It goes to show you, number one, why there's such a disconnect between police officers and black folks, especially in the community. It goes to show why there's been so much of that disconnect because people don't understand the law and they don't have a good grip on just basic common sense. It's so busy and it's so, I mean, not so busy. They're so busy trying to be a victim that in any circumstance whatsoever, they will disregard responsibility, disregard accountability, and go straight to you just picking on me because of my skin color. And it makes no sense. Let's watch.
Hello. Monster coming in the Chattanooga Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is your passenger headlight is out.
Okay. That's not a reason to pull me over.
Yes, ma'am, it is. Do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on you?
Ma'am, you just you just did an illegal U-turn to come over here and harass me.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on it, please?
I have my driver's license.
Okay. I need your registration, proof of insurance, please.
Ma'am, I'll give you my driver's license, but you don't need nothing else from me because I'm not giving you nothing else because there's no reason for you to pull me because I have not committed a crime.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you hear that? And this is a person who is running for city council. I believe she's in a runoff. I don't know if she won or not, but she's literally running for city council. So this is somebody who is trying to be a part of the community, serving the community in a public servant capacity, and should have a good sense of law and order. So she got pulled over because she had a headlight out. And this woman literally told her, like, yeah, you shouldn't be pulling me over that. That's nothing. That's not a crime. Bitch, it's a traffic violation. It's like if I didn't have a seatbelt on, or if I had no headlights on, or if I had a tail light out. It's like, why wouldn't I do that? And then the fact that she's saying that, yeah, you only stopped me because I'm black. It's like, what? Your headlight was out, ma'am. What am I supposed to do? Just let you keep driving with your traffic violation because it ain't a crime? Actually, ma'am, it is. You're breaking the law. Breaking the law as opposed to just saying, and I mean, the worst that could happen in this situation, the absolute worst, would be a ticket. Most of the time, you will get a warning for something like this. Oh, damn, all of a sudden my headlight is out? I didn't know that. All right, well, let me just check your shit and make sure you good. And then, I'll be right back. And most of the time, when you get pulled over for something like that, and also, especially if they in the community, you in your hood, they be like, look, just get it fixed. Next time I see you, I want to see it fixed on your car. I can't tell you how many times, even when I had my cars, and I've driven a car and had a headlight out, didn't know it was out, because you could change a headlight light bulb. I mean, like that. You probably spend more time in the goddamn store buying it than you do switching it out. So it's not a big deal. It's one of those things where any officer that pulls you over for something like that, the only thing they're going to do is probably give you a warning, and I'm just going to check to make sure that all your shit is in order. Registration's good, got insurance, all that shit, make sure your ass ain't got no warrants, and that's it. Do you know how they, and it's like people think, well, man, that's some petty shit to pull a motherfucker over for. No, it's not. This is why it's such a, you need to enforce the law as a police officer. Because here's the thing. They caught, was it who's the Summer of Sam dude? The Summer of Sam killer. The dude that was on the East Coast killing all the motherfuckers, Summer of Sam. Y'all remember that motherfucker, the serial killer back in the fucking 70s? Somebody gonna tell me who it is. You know how they caught that person? Traffic violation. That's how they caught him. A simple traffic violation, a traffic stop, caught the Summer of Sam killer dude. Yes, David Berkowitz. His ass got caught from a simple traffic stop. This right here, some shit just like the, hey, tail lights out, man. This nigga said Reggie Jackson. Boy, you ain't shit. Reggie Jackson is a goddamn Hall of Fame baseball player. Motherfucker talking about Reggie Jackson.
You dumb son of a bitch.
You dumb son of a bitch.
That motherfucker said Reggie Jackson. But that's the thing. It's like you have to realize, it's like ain't nobody it may have been, or was it Ted Bundy? No, I don't think they caught Ted Bundy. Like, I don't know, it was one of them two motherfuckers. It was one of their asses. They got caught that way. You can Google it and tell me. It was either David Berkowitz or it was Ted Bundy. I think it's Berkowitz though. But that's how his ass got caught. Traffic violation. Traffic stop. Routine. And like, hey, man. Hey, I know you. It's something like that. I don't know. So it's like, why would you not be compliant with something like this if you good? Because the worst that can happen to your ass is that you just say, okay, I get a ticket. Fine. Fuck you. Have a good night. It's whatever. But she's now telling her, I ain't gonna give you no insurance because you ain't supposed to have it. Just like that other lady who I just did a show about last week. Talking about, yeah, I got insurance. It's just not, it's on the other cop. They messed up down at the DMV. If you don't have your shit together, don't be out on the streets. And if you still choose to do that because it's America, goddammit, then take everything that goes along with it. It's insane that we have this idea to where we think we can just do what the fuck we want to do. And when the police pull us over, oh, well, what you fucking with me for? Right. Then it's like, where's Mr. Brooks when you need him? It's like, what the hell? And then y'all want to be the victim when you go to jail. You want to be the victim when you get a ticket. You mad and everything and everybody's racist just because somebody's doing their job and enforcing the law. Because had this woman had her headlights fixed, and you can't tell me that at night you driving down the street that you don't know your headlight out. Well, let's just say you did. Let's just say you didn't know. Let's just say you not that technically inclined and didn't notice that the light was out. fine. When the police officer tell you that it is, accept it and move on.
Ma'am, you have. I need your registration.
I
and
have
proof
not
of
committed a
insurance.
crime because that's not a crime that my headlight is out.
Yes, ma'am, it's a traffic violation.
That's not a headlight if it went out while I'm driving.
Do you hit? Now she lying. Lying bitch. I don't know why niggas love to lie so much. She just went from, it went out while I was driving. Right now, okay, ma'am, it's still a traffic violation. You lying bitch. I know you think that makes your case sound better to say, oh yeah, it just went out while I was driving. I didn't know it was out. Bitch, that light was out and your ass knew it. Somebody probably honked their horn and told your ass that the light was out 2 days ago. You just like, fuck it, I'm waiting till I get paid before I go get this done. I'm gonna wait till my man come over before I get, well, I don't know if you got a man or not because you got this pat thing going, but whatever. You could have got that shit fixed. And let's just say you didn't have time. It's understandable. It's only a traffic violation. Why would you want to give a police officer this much fucking just, why would you want to just not cooperate for something as simple as a traffic violation? It's like y'all motherfuckers don't want to get fucking pulled over. You don't want to get asked no questions. You want to just do what the fuck you want to do, break whatever law you want to break, and then the minute somebody say something to you or do something to you that you don't like, first motherfucker you calling is who? The police. You calling 12. It's asinine to just think that an adult would be this fucking immature and this much of just an intentional asshole to just do this over a fucking traffic violation.
That's not a crime.
I need your registration and your proof of insurance, please.
That's not a crime, ma'am. What you're doing is you're harassing a black woman.
Do you have insurance on your vehicle?
Yes, I have insurance.
Okay,
Are you asking me that because I'm black?
No, ma'am.
What you're doing is harassing a black woman. I'm so sick and tired of these race hustling motherfuckers. I mean, that's all it's like they got this script. As soon as you get in contact with somebody that is not black, the first thing out your mouth is that they racist or they harassing you because you black. Are you fucking kidding me? This is what this woman is now saying. Do you see how she's now building this case of bullshit? She's just building a case of bullshit, and I promise you that this bitch gonna wind up suing, gonna wind up wanting an investigation. I'm gonna talk to the sheriff. I need to talk because this can't keep happening. This is why George Floyd is dead, because it is. Say their name. This is the kind of shit that pisses off. And I'm telling you like this, as a police officer, I understand the job that you have, and I understand that it's a fucked up job and it's what you signed up for. But this is what makes regular folks hate niggas. Because it's just intentional. Intentionally. You being an asshole on purpose that pisses off the everyday common folk. The regular folk. The people that just see shit and just be like, see, this to me is embarrassing. Bitch, why are you making this much of a fucking issue about a headlight? It's a headlight. Nope, you harassing a black woman. This is racist. You just doing this in my community. This is just the...
Asking me that because I'm black.
No,
Yes,
ma'am.
you are.
Everyone in this state has to have insurance and proof
Ma'am,
of it.
that went out while I was driving. I'm not doing nothing illegal. I'm not doing nothing illegal. You're harassing me.
Is this your vehicle?
Is this my vehicle? Yes, this is my vehicle.
Okay, just sit top for me, okay?
Now, had that officer cussed at her, her feelings would have been hurt. Had that officer cussed at her and been like, yeah, I'm asking you if this is your fucking vehicle, ma'am. Why you cussing at me? Why would you talk to me like that? I want your sergeant. I want your captain. But what's the first thing that she does? Disrespectful. That woman ain't raised her voice. That officer has not raised her voice. That officer has not called out her name. She is literally conducting a routine, hear me, routine traffic stop. And this bitch is all off the rails already. For no reason. You would think that this bitch got 10 kilos in the car. You would think that she got, just got 5 warrants. This is ridiculous. A routine traffic stop, and I'm getting all of this fucking bullshit energy that you giving me for what? A headlight that's out? He hit her with the Shirley from What's Happening. I feel you on that one too, James.
I'm not doing nothing illegal. I'm not doing nothing illegal. You're harassing me.
Now, this is the other officer approaching, because this is an officer that's out there showing up, assisting a fellow officer in a traffic stop. How many times has that happened? I can't count. What, millions? Normal? Yup. Here you go.
Is this my vehicle? Yes, it's my vehicle. This is my vehicle. Why would you ask somebody that? And who are you? Why are you pulling up over here and haven't even identified yourself? I don't even know you.
Hey, whoa. Okay.
No, because I look over here and I don't even know you're a stranger. You haven't even identified yourself.
I am Officer Monroe with Chattanooga Police. I was come back up my partner.
You got it, Amanda.
She was
You
okay.
need to identify yourself. That's part of your
Well,
protocol.
you were in the middle of a conversation, so
If you're
how was I
walking
going to go
up
ahead and be
car, man,
rude?
I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're going to harm me or nothing.
I don't know who you are. This person, I don't know, and she's saying ma'am, so I don't know if this is a man or woman, but it sounds like that's a man. I'm just saying. So I'm going to say man. But this man is standing there in a police uniform, not plain clothes, a fucking full-fledged, you can even see in the reflection of the vehicle. So for whatever asshole that may be watching and saying, you don't know that, he ain't even seen them yet. No, you can see in the reflection of the vehicle that this person is in a complete fucking law enforcement uniform. Why? What else would you need to know from this person to where you're acting like this? Have no idea. Now, could he have startled you? Yes, possibly. You could have just been startled and been like, oh, wait, what the fuck? I didn't know somebody over here. But he's not done anything wrong. And what is she doing? Steadily talking mo shit.
I'm not here to harm you, ma'am. I've done nothing
Y'all
rude or
pulling
anything
black
like that.
people over for my headlight going out while I'm driving, and she literally did an illegal U-turn so y'all could come follow me in a black community. Y'all white cops in a black community.
She literally did a U-turn. Ma'am, how else could she have pulled you over if you were going in opposite direction? That's how she saw that the headlight was out. Had she been behind you, she would have never known that your headlight was out. So yes, that makes perfect sense. You're driving northbound, she's driving southbound. She sees, hey, this motherfucker got one headlight. Whoop, whoop, let me bust a Yui and pull this person over and conduct a traffic stop. But in her mind, she's going northbound, she's going southbound. Oh, there's a black woman and I'm a racist cop. I have to pull her over and harass her. She's a black woman. It's like, why the fuck do we always... And my thing is, what has she done to say that she is racist? What has she done that's discriminatory against you, ma'am? What has she done that is actually a discrimination against you because of the color of your skin? Please tell us. Pulling you over because you having a fucking because you're in a traffic violation? Why would that be racist? How could that be racist?
Y'all harassing me.
We're not harassing you, ma'am.
I'm pretty sure you are. I'm pretty sure you are. That's my registration.
The only reason she asked, have you never borrowed your friend's car or anything like that?
Why would you ask a black person? You wouldn't ask nobody white if they own a car.
We asked everybody.
You shouldn't ask nobody if they own a car. Like, why would I be driving somebody else's vehicle?
Because I've used my...
So that's never happened? I'm just saying, is there anybody in the chat that can say that they've only driven in their entire life as an adult or as a driver's license holding a human being? Is there anybody that can say that they've only ever driven their car? You've never driven a car that is not yours. That's what she just said. Why would you ask somebody that? You wouldn't ask somebody white if they was driving a car that wasn't there. Yes, the fuck I would. And it's not like she's driving some foreign exotic car. This bitch is like in a fucking Xterra or some shit like that. Bitch driving a motherfucking Nissan or some shit. Like, bitch, I'm just asking if it's your car. Because it could be someone else's car. It could be your friend. It could be your sister. It could be your mother, your auntie, your grandmama, your boyfriend, your husband, your cousin. It could be anybody else's car. What are you talking about? How do you just instantly think you wouldn't ask the right person if that was their car, if they were driving their car? Well, yes, the fuck I would. It's like, what the fuck? Right, it could be a rental car. I rented it though. Yeah, but bitch, it belongs to Avis. It belongs to Enterprise. The fuck is you talking about? That makes no sense that she's making that argument. This is a racist question because I asked, was the car hers? Like, ain't nobody ever drove their friend car. Ain't nobody ever drove a car that wasn't theirs. That makes no goddamn sense. But this is the mindset and the logic of a race hustler. A motherfucker that's hell-bent on talking about everybody's racist and everybody's against them just because she a black woman, everybody against her. And they just want to harass her and out to get her every day of her life. It's like, what the hell kind of shit is that?
I've used my partners.
Y'all can pull up the registration. I mean, you know whose name is in. Y'all know that.
Ma'am, we haven't been rude at all.
Man,
have
y'all
I
are
raised
harassing
my,
me.
Have I raised my voice at all?
Man, listen.
She just said, y'all can pull up the registration and y'all can see whose car it is. Well, ma'am, that's why they give you the registration, so that we can verify that the registration with the registered, so a supposedly registered driver. So if I pull up your tags and it comes up and says that Denise Brown or Marie Mott is the owner of this vehicle, and let's say the person who gives me their license, it says her name is Stacy Dash, then ma'am, that would mean that that's not this person's car. That's one of the reasons why people ask for that. I want to verify that this is the car that you're saying that you're driving is yours or it's someone else's. I still would like to know that, and the registration tells me that. And I want to confirm that who this car is registered to, if it's potentially the driver's or if it's someone else's, that can be confirmed. It's like, what the fuck kind of shit is this?
I already deal with the Chattanooga Police Department. I'm telling you, man, I know my rights.
Okay.
I know my rights.
We haven't been rude at all, ma'am. I don't understand why you're
whipped
you're
around to follow me because my headlights are out. And y'all do this in the black community all the time.
Y'all do this in the black community all the time. How about this, bitch? If people in the black community didn't drive with headlights out, then they wouldn't have to do this all the time. How about that? How about that? I'm telling you like this. And I know that people call me a fucking coon. I know people call me a self-hater, whatever the fuck else you want to call me. That's fine. But I'm telling you like this. If this shit pisses me off to see niggas doing this, imagine what it's like for other races. This is beyond unnecessary. This is just, you're insisting on being a fucking uber bitch for no reason, and you're just a person who just believes in fostering fucking the divide, the racial divide. You want to just make sure that black folks and white folks never ever get along, because that's all you talking about. A simple traffic stop is just the worst goddamn thing that could have happened in the world, and it's the most racist thing ever, just because listening to this bitch. This is sickening. It is sickening to see someone going to these types of depths And just hear me, y'all, because I know some people will say, well, you don't know what she been through. She could have had some bad experiences with the police. All that could be true, but this is over a fucking headlight. A headlight. It was just like in the movie Life, how Claude was trying to explain to Ray, like, Ray, you about to fight Goldmouth over some fucking cornbread. It's like Ray was so petty that Ray didn't even understand it, to the point where he got his ass whooped over some cornbread. And that's what Claude was telling him. Claude was like, not over no cornbread, Ray. It's like, not over no cornbread. You going through all of these lengths over a headlight. Really? I mean, if it's pissing me off, imagine those that are other race. And I'm just saying this because this is the truth. I know white folks, Mexicans, I know fucking Chinese folks are looking at this and they like, see, this why I don't like niggas. I know it. I know this is why. This is why motherfuckers saying this. This is why people say this. You talking about, you know how everybody always say, yeah, I know you may not say it to my face, but I know white folks call me nigga when they at home. I know, and when they may not call me a nigga at the office, but when they go home, they call me a nigga. Yes, and you know why? Because of shit like this. It just make you shake your head and say, see, this is why I can't stand these niggas. This is why I don't fuck with these niggas. This is why I don't want to be around these niggas. This is why. Over a headlight. Not suspended license, not DUI, not driving on a warrant, not a headlight. Headlight. That's it. Headlight is what? $9? $7? At Auto, you go to AutoZone, get a headlight for $6.99. You know, when you change out one, you're supposed to change out both of them. So 2 headlights, what, $12? You going through all of this over $12? And that's for a good headlight.
It's not, your job is to solve violent crime.
And traffic stops, yes.
No, actually it's not. Title 55 under the state title does not give you the right to do that unless I'm participating in doing
It's a traffic violation.
That's not a traffic.
I don't know what Title 55 is in Tennessee, in Chattanooga, Tennessee, but I can tell you this. There is no fucking law in existence that's saying you ain't supposed to pull somebody over for a fucking traffic violation. I know that. I almost researched Title 55, but I said this black bitch is lying anyway. What's the point? It's just gonna prove my fucking point. I dare motherfucker to say and find a fucking law under Title 55 that says you can't pull over somebody who's driving a vehicle that is in violation of the traffic safety code. You can't find one. You can't find one. I'm driving and it says in Title 55 that you can't do it unless I'm in direct violation of driving a vehicle in commerce or whatever. Bitch, you're driving a car without a headlight. That's a fucking safety issue. What the fuck is wrong with people to just say, well, goddamn, bitch, really? Because if I was the police, that would be my thing. Like, really? Like, ma'am, do you understand that you're doing all of this over a traffic violation for a headlight? $12? $7? $5? And I know that I would probably get fired because I would have said, ma'am, if I give you $6, would you just take the ticket? If I pay for your headlight, and all you got to do is get it put in. If I pay you for the headlight, would you just stop and comply and take your warning? I got $6 right here.
And I know that I would say something like that eventually and would wind up getting suspended or fired or whatever the case may be. And I'd have to go figure some shit out and figure out another way to live. But it's like, God damn, I know that's what officers want to say. I know that's what white folks want to say. I know that's what Asian folks want to say. Just like, God damn. Can I pay for the headlights so you just shut the fuck up and let me do my job? Yes, ma'am. That's what I just said. I want to pay you to let me do my fucking job.
Traffic violation if it went out while I was driving, ma'am.
How do I know that it went out while you were driving?
How do I know that it's out if I am driving in the middle of the night? And are you kidding me? That's what y'all doing out in the community, is pulling black people over if a headlight is out?
Really? That's what y'all doing in the black community? Just listen to that. Really? That's what y'all doing in the black community? Is pulling people over for headlights that's out? That is her rebuttal to all of the shit that's going on. Really? Pat, if you don't shut the fuck up and take this fucking warning or this ticket. T. Nick said, hey, Brian, long time listener, keep up the good work. I'm trying. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, you just want to say, nigga, are you really doing this? Nigga, really you doing all of this over a headlight? You talking about how we policing the community? Bitch, please. Stop it.
Hey, sick of these niggas. Sick of these niggas. Hide some help.
That's like the background song for this whole goddamn thing.
We usually go ahead and give warnings and also coupons to go ahead and fix headlights. So I don't understand how you automatically...
Coupons and warnings. He's telling you, or she's telling you, bitch, come on.
After a long day, and a cop literally pulls, I'm minding my business, literally looped around and did an illegal U-turn, could have hit somebody or anything to come follow behind me.
Mary?
It's not Mary, it's Marie.
Marie, I apologize, okay? Marie, like I said, I'm Officer Monroy. I have not raised my voice at you at all. I've been very calm.
I'm tired of being harassed in my own neighborhood. I don't know y'all, never seen you patrolling in this community. I've lived here for over 30 years of my life, okay?
Over 30 years of your life, and this is how you act. And if you've never seen these officers before, you don't know these officers or anything like that, do you think this is helping to build that relationship? Do you think this is helping with just race relations? Do you think this is helping Black Lives Matter with you going through all of this unnecessary shit? Do you really think this is helping? In just all honesty, as an adult woman, do you really think that this helps? And if so, in what way? It's like, what the hell?
So you might be new to this community. I don't know you. I know Officer Merriweather and other officers in this community. I don't know you.
Okay.
I ain't never seen you.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Marie. I mean, I'm Officer Monroy, and you're correct. Yes, I just moved to this team, so I'm glad that we're actually going to go ahead and meet properly.
Darvitra, please stop just typing ends in the goddamn chat. Please.
And like I've said before...
This ain't no properly.
Like I've said before, I have not raised my voice at you at all. I have not been rude to you at all. So,
Your partner just literally whipped around and did a legal U-turn to come follow me.
She's doing her job.
Her job is to solve violent crime, which Chattanooga Police Department solves 9% of violent crime in this city.
She said her job is to solve violent crimes. Actually, ma'am, it is not. Since you want to be so damn smart and you want to be so technical, her job is not to solve violent crimes. Her job is to enforce the law. And enforcing the law also means traffic violations. That's actually her job. And she's actually doing it right now. And you are going out of your way to be a bitch to her
because she is actually doing her job. And you're doing all of this over a $5 headlight. Bitch, stop. Okay, Crispy Leg says Title 55 was talking about parked vehicles. I don't know what she's talking about. I knew this bitch was lying. I knew it. She's just gonna fucking lie because she don't want to be responsible for her own fucking actions.
There have been a lot of lies said around this dinner table here tonight, but that you can't believe.
I know she's a fucking liar. She's literally just making shit up as she goes.
And the majority, 57% of all things that y'all do are non-violent crimes that y'all harass people for.
You've got a lot of facts. Do you look those up?
I got a lot of facts because I'm a community activist, and I see this is the kind of stuff that happens in the black community all the time. One cop pulls us over, 5 cops will pull us. This doesn't happen.
Since you're an activist, do you understand that usually traffic stops for police officers are the most dangerous because we don't know who we're pulling over?
It's not the most dangerous.
It is a lot.
Y'all beat the shit out of a lot of people.
No, we do not.
You don't know Chattanooga history like I do.
Okay.
Actually, she's right. It is not the most dangerous. What's the most dangerous call that officer goes on? Not a traffic stop, even though they are very dangerous. A domestic violence stop. A domestic violence call is the most dangerous. So the bitch was right, but she's still wrong. Because he's or she is saying, hey, we don't know who the fuck you are. And we don't know what you got going on in your life or what you're willing to do to us to get out of this traffic stop. But nevertheless, we still have to do it. Right. Thank you. Chef X said my bro got pulled over for a license plate bulb being out. People have gotten pulled over for, like, I know in Illinois, you have to have not only the rear license plate, but in Illinois, you got to have the front license plate displayed on your car. Take that front license plate off. You can ride around and get it anytime you want to. However, a police officer has the right to pull you over because of it. Some people don't want to mess up their bumper, but in Illinois, you have to have the license plate displayed on the front and the back of your vehicle, the back and the front of your vehicle. That's not like that everywhere else, but it's like that there. So it's like you pulling me over for no reason. Yeah, I ain't getting no front license plate, but well, ma'am, that's a traffic violation. Yeah, but still, y'all do black folks like this all the time. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like that in California, Minnesota. It ain't like that here in Texas. It just ain't. But in other places, that's what it is. Man, you have a headlight out.
Just about every interaction I've ever fought for a community person that has been beaten by the cops, tased by the cops, and everything has happened in a traffic stop. And that's outside of the scope of what actually your job is for. And that's under Title 55, which there's already something going on with that with other people in the chief of police and in the city council. So I'm not even going to get into that. Like I said, I promise you, I know the law and I know my...
You're not going to get into it because you don't know anything about it. You're not going to get into it because you can't even speak to it and it haven't apply here. You're not going to get into it because you're ignorant of the law, actually, and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just literally saying a bunch of shit trying to get out of a fucking traffic stop that you bought on your goddamn self.
Rights probably better than you do. Solve violent crimes. 9%, bro. Y'all not stopping nobody from doing anything violent in our city. We got shootings and stabbings going on. Y'all can't do nothing about that, but y'all can pull people over in traffic stops.
Y'all can't do nothing about that. The violent crimes, because y'all too busy pulling over people for traffic violations. Here's an interesting fact for you, Miss Black Lives Matter activist. As of right now, this call has been going on for 6.5 minutes. Do you realize, had you just been compliant and just gave up your information, you could have been gone by now and they could have been actually solving a crime They could have actually been stopping somebody getting stabbed. They could have actually been responding to a call or a shooting. They could have actually been helping the detectives investigate a crime. Do you realize that the shit that you're doing right now, you're literally preventing these law enforcement officers from doing their job throughout the community because you're making a 3-minute traffic stop take 13, 14, 15, 20 minutes. And you can tell that to that bitch and she won't even make that correlation and that connection, say, damn, I am doing too much. Nope, won't say that and be like, nah, but for real though. Nah, I'm just saying, the way they doing us black people in our own community, this shit ain't right. They just keep doing this to us. They be beating our ass. And every time I deal with it, I know about this because I'm a black community activist. I'm out here in the community and I see all the traffic stops and all we do is get our ass beat. It's like, see? Just can't realize and say, damn, maybe if I just shut the fuck up, I would have got a warning and a coupon to get a fucking headlight, or I would have just got a ticket and would have been good and been on my way.
What you talking about? We had 14 black people shot on Macaulay. Y'all didn't even show the fuck up. Y'all didn't even show up.
On Macaulay? I'm pretty sure a lot of officers actually showed up.
No cops showed up until after people were already dead and shot and dragged.
And they...
I know I would be one. I don't want to show up while these motherfuckers shooting. Fuck you talking about? Shit. Let me hear about some niggas shooting each other. I'm not trying to get there in the middle of the shooting. Fuck you mean? Why would I do that? I'll show up afterwards. I'll show up when the shooting's done and help sort this shit out. I'll ask some questions, take some photographs of the crime scene. I'll do that. Canvass the area. Fuck, I'm gonna go show up while they shooting. Bitch, was you there when they were shooting? No. Who the fuck does that? No fucking way. You out your goddamn mind. You think that these people are gonna rush into the fucking shootout. Yeah, it's a shootout on 73rd and Justine. Yeah, let me get over there. I want to get in there before the shooting stops. Ain't no officer thinking that. Bitch, if I get shot, I can't pull you over for your headlight being out. I ain't shit. I'm just saying.
They performed life-saving procedures.
Yeah, after we called over an hour and nobody showed up.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can I get your phone number real quick?
What?
For documentation.
Documentation for what? What have I done? I'm asking, what have I done? What are y'all getting ready to do? Why do you need my information?
We like to have information of everybody that we step out with.
Why be this difficult? And here's my thing. If this woman is like this with perfect strangers, if she's behaving like this with perfect strangers for a traffic stop that she is actually responsible for being stopped, she is the reason why she's being stopped. Imagine what she's like in a relationship. Imagine what it's like to deal with her in a relationship, whether you're a man or a woman. Just imagine the shit you got to put up with in a relationship. When she's doing this with people that are actually in an authoritative position, when they are a law enforcement officer, if she's doing this with them, imagine what she's like when she come home and she have a bad day. Imagine what it's like when you're trying to have a conversation with her to actually rationalize something or to have a discussion about something with her. Imagine what she's like. Would you honestly want to deal with somebody who is this petty and this intentional on just being an asshole over a headlight being out? Imagine what that's like when you're dealing with her on a relationship level. Just imagine.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
I have my insurance. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Now, she's being cited for not having her insurance. Why was she cited for not having her insurance? I'm glad you asked. This bitch at the beginning of the fucking traffic stop says, I'm not giving you that. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to say, if you're not giving it to me, I'm going to assume you don't have it. Because there's no reason for you not to give it to me. None whatsoever. It's something that you're legally supposed to have as a driver. You're supposed to have insurance, which is another reason why she asks, bitch, is this your car? Bitch, is this your car? I got no pickup lines. I stay on the grind. It's like, what the fuck? All right, fine. You want to be this way? Okay, fine. I'm not going to. No. You don't have it.
Improper display of plates. What is that?
She hit her with another one. Improper display of plates. Now here's my thing, and I can tell you this, just speaking in the reality of just being an officer. If you're gonna be an asshole to me, why would I not be an asshole to you? If you're gonna go out of your way to fuck with me, why would I not go out of my way and be within the law and fuck with you? So what she's writing her ass up, what she's giving her a fucking violation for now, is for improper display of license plate, which is well within her power, and she's actually correct. The bitch does not have her license plate displayed properly because she got one of them fucking things around her plates and it's blocking information that needs to always be visible. And I do the same thing to this bitch. I swear I would. I would write that bitch up for every fucking infraction that I could. Why? Because you're going out of your way to be a fucking problem. Plain and simple. Bitch, you want to be a problem? You want to be an asshole? Let me show you how much of an asshole I can be, where I can turn a simple warning and a coupon for a headlight into 3 motherfucking violations. How about that, bitch? How about that? And I'm telling you like this. This is why when you see police officers pull motherfuckers over, this is why some of them won't give a motherfucker a break even when they can, even when they should. Because of shit like this. I give you a break and let you go, bitch, you're going to talk cash shit about me. I give you a break and let you go, you're going to take your punk ass down to the fucking police station and file a complaint and say I shouldn't have did what I did. I'm not going to give a motherfucker a break that gives me problems. I don't do it. I would never do it. Fuck that. I'm going to try to help you out. Nope. Fuck you. You don't know how to conduct yourself as an adult. You don't know how to be respectful as an adult. Fuck you. I'm going to do my fucking job to the max. Shout out to Big Job. I'm going to do my job to the max. I'm going to write your ass up for every goddamn thing. Why? Because that's the rule of law. And I'm telling you, to all you other police officers out here, you got to have those standards to say, this is what I'm going to do if a motherfucker do this. It was just like me when one of my biggest things where you just could not get out of. If your ass did some shit and if you did this particular violation, I wrote your ass up for every fucking thing. If I caught a motherfucker in a car with a kid that's not in a car seat, oh, you getting everything. Oh, you getting everything. If whatever I can, I'm going to hit you with it. And you know why I would do that? It wasn't for me, oh man, you got to give some people a break sometime. Nope. Because you don't know what the fuck it's like to pull up to a traffic accident or a traffic incident where a kid died, a kid in the hospital, a kid got thrown from a vehicle because they lazy ass fucking parent didn't want to put them in a motherfucking car seat. You would be surprised at how until you experience it and you see it, Damn, the little kid, a 2-year-old, died because they didn't have him in the car seat. They wanted to let the little motherfucker bounce around on the back seat. Car hit them. They hit a car. They lost control. Snow, ice, whatever the fuck. Kid died instantly. They punk ass made it. Kid dead. Why? Wasn't in a car seat. But I will call the police. Hear me. Let me see your ass driving your car right now. As a civilian, I will call the police and report your ass driving down whatever street. I see a person driving northbound on Halsted, just past the 127th block of Halsted. They heading north. They got a kid in the back seat that is not in a car seat. Please send the police ASAP. Hurry. They driving a blue Dodge Maxima. I said a Dodge Maxima. Ignorant as hell. They driving a blue Dodge Charger. And it got pink eyelashes on it. And on the back it say boss bitch. That's the license plate. Yup. It's a blue Dodge Charger with pink eyelashes on the headlights. And the license plate say boss bitch. And it's some kissy lips on the side, decals on the side of the car. Can't miss it. I'm instantly gonna call on your ass. Because that'll be the same bitch on TV talking about, my baby daddy, he was everything. He was the nicest baby in the world. He was my heart. He was my heart. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I done lost my... Be the same bitch. But you was on the phone running your mouth, or you was on the phone going live. That's why the motherfucker didn't get put in the car seat. You didn't feel like getting the car seat and putting it back in the car because you took the car seat out your car because you and your baby daddy, y'all share custody, and you got to put the car seat over in his car. He put the car seat over in your car when y'all change the kids around. Lazy bitch. There you go. I'm calling the police. I see a cool ass nigga with his little 4-year-old son sitting on his lap acting like he driving the car. Beep, boop, beep. Yes, please send the police. We gotta... I'm telling you, I do it. I do the shit. Oh man, you gonna snitch and you gonna call 12? Yup. Yes, I am too snitching. Shit's ridiculous. Motherfuckers don't want to get a car seat? Man, please. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
What are you talking about, man? Can I step out the vehicle? Just me for that. The hell?
Look at it.
Here. Because you're not finna cite me for that.
You not finna cite me for that. Shit, I just did, bitch.
Your tag order, that...
Man, that says 23 right here. It says 23. What the you talking about? That says 23. Okay. 05.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. You see a big motherfucker like that bending over, you know what I think?
Shoot time! Shoot time!
That's what I think. I see a big motherfucker like that, I want to get my motherfucking 308 rifle. I want to get my 6.5 Creedmoor. Grab the closest AR-10 and shoot that motherfucker down. Tell me that motherfucker don't look like a offensive lineman. Tell me that ain't no motherfucking center. That little motherfucking DeMonte Dawson, goddammit, right there. Anthony Munoz, right there. Mike Munchak, right there in the 3-point stance. Jackie Slater, right there. I mean, I'm just saying, right there. Right there. That's what it is. Big Cat Williams getting down the 3-point stance. Olin Kreutz, right there. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Right there. Getting ready to motherfucker show motherfucker. Hey, we about to run a halfback option on 2. What's the motherfucker from the motherfucker in the movie with Sandra Bullock? That motherfucker Michael Orr, right there. That's it, right there. Michael Orr, Baltimore Ravens is back. There it is. Look at this motherfucker, man. Look at this motherfucker get down in the 3-point stand. Blindside, right?
Your tag
Look.
order that instructs.
Hut. Blue 52. Blue 52. Set. Hut. Green 19. Tell me that motherfucker ain't about to motherfucker get there. Tell me that motherfucker ain't about to go up against Warren Sapp. So they run it back and hit the A gap. That bitch like, y'all gotta hit this motherfucker A gap. Motherfucker hit the A gap. I got Larry Allen right there. That's Larry Allen right there. Yes, Larry Allen. Yep, that's him. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Like, what the fuck? Bitch about to open up a hole for AD to bust through, get the touchdown. We on the goal. We 4th and inches. This motherfucker got to come up, got to explode. Explode on the snap.
It says 23 right here. It says 23. What the talking about? That says 23. Okay. 0523. So please take that off.
If you would.
I'm not, ma'am, you need to take that charge off because it says 0523 right there.
It also blocks the state and your county.
Do you see how you have to pull it back, though, for you to see?
Bing bong.
It don't get no more textbook than that. It blocks the state and it blocks the county. Ma'am, you see how you had to pull it back in order for that to be shown? That's exactly what we're talking about. Now, I don't know if you got one of them Black Lives Matter fucking things going around your plate, but bitch, it is what it is. As petty as you're being, I can be that and do that too. I can play the same fucking game. And this is the shit that people don't understand. When you go out of your way to be an asshole, don't get mad when the cop does the same thing to you. Don't get fucking mad when the police do the same thing to your ass because you want to go out of your way to be a fucking asshole. She's been a bitch from the fucking initial conversation. As soon as the stop was initiated, she was being a straight bitch. Now you're mad and now you want to hold court in the street and go to defend. You want to go over the evidence and go to defense's evidence A and defense evidence B. You want to go through and now talk about all this little shit. No, bitch, it's an infraction. You broke the fucking law. Traffic violation. Suck the shit up. I'm sure with the contract that you got rushing for the fucking Baltimore Ravens that you'll be able to take care of this shit with no problem.
If you would, sign, like I said, it's not admission of guilt.
Bro, I need a card from every last one of y'all out here.
That's
I
fine.
promise you. I promise you.
What?
I need a card.
Yes, I know you said you promised. I didn't know what you were promising.
The bitch didn't even understand English. She literally said, I promise you. You promised me what? You asked for a card and then you said you promised me. That means you're going to say something after that. You talking about you know the law, but you obviously don't fucking know English. You literally said, I want a card from each and every last one of you. Okay, fine, no problem. But then you turned right back around and said, I promise you, and did not finish the sentence. You promised us what?
Even if you're looking at it from the reverse angle and saying, well, you do that again, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I promise you. I've already stated what it is that I'm going to do. Asking for a card is not something that you're going to do. You just ask for the card. Turning right back around and say, I promise you, that doesn't make any sense. JB says, does she have a helmet on? Yes, she has a helmet of hair. I mean, goddamn. And this bitch over 30. You old and grown. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Because, man, it's right there. Okay. You can literally see that. If you'll wait a minute, I'll get you a card. You can literally see that.
Okay. And she do, standing up like this, she do look like Shirley from What's Happening. She do get that shirt. She just light skinned. She just light skinned, but she do get that. All she need is like a pencil and a hair pick. Get that pencil in her ear, like, you know, when Shirley used to work at Rob's. She had that pencil in her hair right there, take them orders. Then she had that pick in her hair. She do look like Shirley Hempfield right there.
These are the new tags. They are discolored because they're new.
Now she making excuses.
Here you are. Just trying to get your headlight fixed and get that tag border off.
Y'all know I ain't
and
shit.
Just show up with your insurance, okay?
I got insurance. I already told you that.
Well, you have to have proof of insurance with you.
I have it with me.
Well, I asked for it multiple times. You told me you wouldn't show it to me. In my system, it states insurance unconfirmed. So if you'd like to show it first, you can show proof of insurance.
I will.
Do you have any other questions for me?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I gotta do it. I ain't shit. But yep, she do look like Shirley from What's Happening. Let me go ahead and get that picture there.
I'm not, ma'am, you need to take that charge off because it says 0523 right there.
It also blocks the state and your county.
Do you see how you have to pull it back, though, for you to see?
If you would, sign, like I said, it's not admission of guilt.
Bro, I need a card from every last one of y'all got here. I promise you.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I need a card.
Yes, I know you promised. I didn't know what you were promising.
Because, man, it's right there. Okay. You can literally see that. If you'll wait a minute, I'll get you a card. You can literally see that.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Look at Shirley. Wow, 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 boy, boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Shirley right there, nigga. She ain't dead. That's Shirley. Boy, that's Shirley.
They are discolored because they're new.
They're discolored because they're new. Oh, boy, that's Shirley. That motherfucker mad to the motherfucker. Look at this shit. I can't take this. Woo. Woo. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
There. Okay. You can literally see that. If you'll wait a minute, I'll get you a card.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. That's it. Boy, ain't no way. Boy, ain't no way. Whoo-wee, man. God damn, that pencil in that picking up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. Boy, I tell you. Why you doing this? Why are you doing this out here? It's just a headlight. It's a simple headlight that you have that's out. Just replace the headlight and go on and live your life. Why are you doing this? There's no reason for you to do this. This is, I just don't know why you would be doing all of this. It's like they tell you, they pull you over, they tell you got the headlight. You know what I would do? I would say, oh, I did not know that the headlight was out. I'll get it fixed ASAP. Headlights out, sir? I get the headlight fixed and I go and drive on and be on my way. Give me the coupon that you give for the headlight. That's it. Man. There it is. I'm sorry, but yep, there it is. There it is right there. It's just what it is. All right.
You clearly see that.
You can clearly see it. No, we don't clearly see it. But we clearly see that you is out here looking like Shirley from what's happening.
This color because they're new.
He said the fat lady of rage. I get rough and stuff. I ain't gonna need disrespect Big Baby D like that. Dude, I ain't gonna need disrespect Big Baby D like that. Nope.
Here you are. Just trying to get your headlight fixed and get that tag border off. Get you and just show up with your insurance, okay?
I got insurance. I told you that.
Well, you have to have proof of insurance with you.
I have it with me.
Well, I asked for it multiple times. You told me you wouldn't show it to me. In my system, it states insurance unconfirmed.
Yep.
So if you'd like to show it first, you can show proof of insurance.
I will.
Do you have any other questions for me?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Bye, bitch. That's what let me say, I gotta salute that officer. She did an outstanding job. Kept her composure and stayed professional the whole time. I wish that officer could have just ended with a bye bitch, because that would have just been poetic justice. It would have been well deserved. All that cussing and shit she did, she should have been able to hit her with one of them. Bye bitch. See your ass in court. Pay your fare. That's what it should have been. But she did an amazing job. She really did. So I definitely will salute her on that. And I can just tell you, in spite of what she had to deal with to still be professional like that, I'm telling you, you see it, and a lot of people that are not that have never been in law enforcement, you'll see this one interaction and be like, see, that's what it is. Oh, shout out to Crispy, they hit your boy with $15. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You'll see somebody who will get into this interaction and be like, yeah, you know, that's your job. That's what you get paid for. True indeed. But the other aspect to that is, what if this is my 7th call like this in a day? Motherfuckers talking shit about simple shit. What if this is my 40th call this week of motherfuckers talking shit, and it's niggas in the hood talking shit because I'm doing my job, because they won't have the proper registration, because they don't have the proper license, they don't have the fucking proper insurance, they don't have the proper vehicle in working safety conditions, they don't have their shit, and because I'm doing my job and enforcing the law, now they're mad at me and they giving me all this extra shit. They're giving me all this extra bullshit because I'm literally doing my job, and they are driving around with all of these infractions on their vehicle, on their license, not having insurance, all of that shit. But they're steadily telling me what I need to be doing, but they're not doing what they need to be doing, and that's to be making sure that you're driving in your vehicle and your vehicle is up to code. Very fucking simple. You don't like the police? Fine. Have your license motherfucking valid. You don't like the police? Fine. Have a fucking headlight in your vehicle. You don't like the police? Great. Have your fucking taillights working. You don't like the police? Fine. Have your fucking insurance on your car. Valid. You don't like the fucking police? Great. Make sure that you're driving the vehicle that you're driving, that you don't have a fucking warrant. You don't like the police? Great. Don't fucking speed. You don't like the fucking police? Don't drive drunk. All of the shit that niggas talk about, they hate 12, can't stand 12, they tired of the police. Stop fucking breaking the law, and you ain't got to deal with them. You ain't got to deal with them. Have your shit together, and even if you do get pulled over, if you got all your shit in order, you can literally tell the police, hey man, I ain't answering no questions, write me a ticket, and let's go. You got my license, you got my registration, you got my insurance, whatever you gonna do, man. You said I was speeding, fine, write the ticket, I'll fight it in court. I don't want to talk to you. I ain't answering no questions, motherfucker. Give me my ticket. Yup, I didn't stop, it was a rolling stop, okay, fine. Give me my ticket. Well, I just want to ask you, don't ask me nothing else. I gave you everything that you need to write me up for the infraction that you pulled me over for. Give me my ticket, homie. That's knowing the law. Bruh, give me my ticket. I can thug clap on that. Well, I just want to ask you a few more questions. I don't want to answer no questions. All I want is my ticket. Can you do that? Officer friendly, you can get jazzy with that shit. Well, why are you not at? Can you write my? Can you write, officer? Yes, I can write. Then write my ticket and prove it to me. I know what I did. I know what you said. Write my ticket. That's it. And most people are like, all right, fine, fucking let me write the motherfucking ticket. Shit, he want his ticket. Now, you're riding in the car, just put your blunt out and your car smelling like weed, not getting contact, get your punk ass out the car. I want to search it. I'm going to run this dog around this motherfucker. That's what comes with it. You just finished off your Hennessy and you got pulled over. I can smell alcohol and I see that open liquor bottle. Get your punk ass out the car, nigga. We about to have your ass walk this line. We're going to do this field sobriety test. It's what it is. You driving and got black exhaust coming out your fucking tailpipe, your bananas in the tailpipe. Get your punk ass out the car. I'm gonna motherfucker. That's what it is. It's like, man, you want to be that much of an asshole? You can't. You hate the police. Fuck 12. Have your shit together, and then when you do break the law, shut the fuck up and just ask for your ticket. But don't be sitting there with all of these different infractions and then getting mad because the motherfucker doing their job. That's all I'm saying. It makes no sense. It's stupid and it's totally fucking unnecessary. And the fact that you're going out of your way to be an asshole, it don't do nothing for you. It just makes matters worse. That's it. It makes matters worse. It makes me say, you know what? I am going to write this motherfucker up for that fucking plate not being displayed properly. You know what? I am going to write this motherfucker up for not having a seatbelt on. You know what? I am going to write this motherfucking ticket for this motherfucker not having valid insurance. Even though they said they don't answer no questions, so I'm going to assume they don't have it. I am going to write this motherfucker up for you just going to do it. That's just what it is. Other than that, shut the fuck up and just comply, and it'll be over before you know it. Even if you do got a dead body in the trunk, if you shut the fuck up and you got lye on the body, then you ain't got to worry about the smell. And the motherfucker say, hey, let me check your trunk. They're going to be like, yeah, man, go your ticket. You're doing 35 and the 30. Get your punk ass on. And there you go. That's just what it is. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight's show. I really do appreciate you guys. It's been fun. I had a great time. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every last one of you that click that donate button, that click that subscribe button, and click that like button. If you are watching this on the replay, you know what you can do? You you know what you can do? You can still donate. Yes, you can. Click that donate button right there in the description box, or click it right there in the live chat on the replay. But I do want to thank you guys. I want to give a shout out to Shirley Hempfield. May she rest in peace. I want to give a shout out to also It's Pat. Thank you all for being a part of the show, being special guests on tonight. You really made the show all the better. I'm just saying. Let me see if anybody hit your boy up on the PayPal side of the game, and we gonna get him on up out of here. Why is this asking for a password? Oh, hold up. Wait. Oh shit, that ain't right. Let's see about this. That'll work. Oh my goodness. What the fuck is going on with that? Why is this asking for a password over here? That's weird. Ain't that some shit? Let me try this one. To continue, enter your password. That don't make no kind of sense. All right. Well, I can't put my. It won't let me check and see if I got something on the PayPal. There we go. Nikki hit your boy with $5. Thank you so much, Nikki. And if you did hit me up on the PayPal, I'll shout y'all out in the next show. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Rest in peace to my man Coolio. He done gone on up to the gangster's paradise up in the sky. You guys have an amazing night. And until next time, peace. And I'm out. Yeah, boy.
What's going on, everybody out there in the internet world? It's me, Brian Redmond, also known as the Relationship Rehab. And I need you to do two things. What are those two things? Subscribing to both my channels. I need you to go to the Relationship Rehab, subscribe to that channel, and then I need you to go to United Guns of America and go to that channel. Now you may be asking, why would I do that, Brian? Because it's two of the hottest channels on the internet. Come over there, give me your thoughts, give me your opinions, have conversations, because that's what it's all about. We talk about some of everything: politics, relationships, guns, law enforcement, community stuff. Anything that's happening, I'm willing to have a conversation about it. So come on over. You don't got nothing else to lose, and you ain't got nothing else to do. So come to my channel, subscribe ASAP, and join in on the fun. Twice the entertainment, 2 channels, twice the fun. Come on and have a funky good time with your boy.
I left that It's Pat up on purpose. All right, y'all. Peace.